Hey guys, J19 brought to you another live stream. We are back. We are going to be checking out Resident Evil Requiem's showcase for a short bit. Talk about what I just saw. If there's anything to do with a demo, please don't answer that. If there is, I will be downloading that immediately. We'll be playing that first. But I'm also going to be doing a lot of yapping for Final Fantasy VII Remake Trilogy. I got a lot of things I need to say. I heard a couple of things I want to discuss as well, so we're gonna be doing a lot tonight. We're gonna be probably streaming for 2 to 4 hours. We'll see how long it takes. We will be playing some Rebirth as well. I do have a playthrough I'm starting up. So we're gonna start with that immediately. But right now we're just gonna sit here for a minute. I'm gonna get the link to the stream of. Yeah, I need to find this. Right, wrong one. Wrong one. Okay, this one. Alrighty. Nah, they were right. 12 minutes. So I'm going to do this. I'm not looking over here. I see a bunch of reaction videos. I'm not going to look at it. Okay, I want to look at this extremely raw. So I appreciate you guys for not spoiling me. Thank you for not messaging me like I didn't want to. We're going to put this on this. I don't think I'll be able to put this in 4K. I'm gonna try 1440p. If things go a little haywire, I will have to lower it to 1080p. But we're gonna check this out. So I'm gonna switch gears here to live on chat. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for checking this out. If you're checking this out on the VOD on YouTube, of course, like I said, this every single Twitch stream I do is gonna be put on YouTube right afterwards. I have to make a thumbnail, whatnot. You guys know what the work is for a live streamer. So yeah, this is my setup. I'm gonna switch gears here. We're about ready to check this out. I avoided everything, right? I avoided everything in the showcase, and I can't wait to check this out. And then we're gonna play some Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Talking about FF7 for a while. So with that said, we're gonna switch things over. Hopefully everything sounds good. Hope you guys can hear me. We'll put this about medium, and let's check this out. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's preview this trailer. Whoa, that's a different shot. See how loud it is.
In this showcase, we'll go over the latest information on Resident Evil Requiem, which will release next month on February 27.
Wow,
let's take a look at some of the gameplay.
So Leon is back. Yeah, he is.
はい、出ないとは言ってないですね。
He wasn't going to show up.
いや、言ってないです。
I didn't say that at all.
まあ実際あの時も話しましたけど、レオンでバチバチのホラーのステージをテストしてみたんですけど、やっぱりこんなレオンあんま見たくなくないっていう意見が大半だったっていうのは事実としてありますね。今回グレースとレオンで全然違うゲームになってます。グレースの方はその RE2 ですとかバイオ7もそうですね。ホラーに特化したゲーム体験になってまして、レオンの方とバイオ4に代用されるような緊張感はすごい高いんですけども、そこまでその恐怖に特化してないアクションも楽しめるサバイバルホラー、レオンにふさわしい体験が作れてるんじゃないかなと思ってグレースのホラーとそのレオンのアクション2つこう並べて遊ぶことで、今までのバイオハザードではないすごく感情の入れ幅が大きいゲームになってます。バイオハザードって緊張と弛緩のその差っていうのが一つ面白さだと思ってるんですけども、すごく緊張して静かなペースで進むグレースのゲームプレイともう発散してダイナミックに激しいアクションをするそういうカタルシスなレオン、大きな意味でその緊張と弛緩っていう役割としてパートを最適に配置する、こういう意図で構成してますね。レオンとグレース2人とも主人公なんですけども、ストーリーとしては基本的には一つ。ストーリーの中でプレイヤーキャラがグレースになるパートがあって、またレオンが プレイするパートがあると、そういう構成になってますね。バイオ6の後のレオンの続きですけど、レオンはレクイエムの段階でも DSO のエージェントとして、バイオハザードテロと世界のね戦い続けてるってことになってます。彼はたくさんの悲劇を見てきた。おそらく彼今回過去一追い詰められることになると思うんで、その辺も注目してほしいなと思います。
I definitely will. New breed infected.
今回のゾンビは生前のその人の特徴っていうのを引き継いでいるゾンビがいます。例えばこの館の中で掃除係の人がいるんですけども、その人はゾンビになってもひたすらこう屋敷をきれいにしようとね掃除を続けてるんですよ。このようにいろんなこう生前の行動に執着するゾンビがいて、ゲームでは彼らの行動を観察して、うまくかわすのに利用したり倒すのに使うと、こういったことができるようになってます。レオンのゲームプレイは圧倒的な緊張感のある戦闘、ある方から進化したサバイバルアクションになっています。トマホークという斧を装備しており、それによるパリができる。シューティングっていうのが中心になってくるので、さらに洗練されたガンプレイっていうところにも力を入れてますね。また V を狙って敵に体術を決める。それから敵が持っていた武器を奪って利用する。どの敵をどの部位を撃つのか、またどうやって倒すのか、こういった戦略を立てるのが面白さであり、それがうまくいった時にさらにこうカタルシスが倍増する、そういったゲームプレイになっています。グレースのゲームプレイは閉鎖空間の中を、投資弾薬脅威となる敵、その中をもう恐る恐る考えながら動くっていうのが面白さだと思ってるんですけども、グレースでは敵を倒すべきか逃げるのか、そこの判断も非常に重要になってきています。なので、レクイエムではそのためのさまざまな手段を用意しています。それほど重火器いっぱい出てくるわけではないんですけども、一つこう象徴的な武器としてレクイエムっていうそのままタイトルを名を冠した武器が出てきます。この大口径の武器は弾数ほどないんですけど、ここぞという時にグレースを救ってくれる頼りになる武器になってます。実はクラフト要素も少しひねりを入れてまして、そのアプローチするためには感染したゾンビの血が必要になります。クラフトのリソースになる血っていうのを、つまり敵を倒すのにもまた意味があると、そういう意味でより RH スタイルのゲームを深めるようなっていうのはアクションに入れてますね。
That's too effective. Whoa, okay. A variety of gameplay options have also been added to this title. Players can switch between two camera perspectives.
Yeah, I'm playing third person.
And these can be changed at any time during the game. Multiple difficulties are also available. New players can enjoy casual mode and use aim assist to take down zombies with more ease.
Okay.
But if you choose Standard Classic, ink ribbons will be needed to save the game when playing as Grace.
Oh, that's cool. That's a nice little twist.
This mode is recommended for those who enjoy a tense atmosphere.
Wow, that's quick.
今回、ポルシェさんとコラボレーションさせていただきまして、世界に1台しかない車を作っております。
Oh, looks so sick. Wow, Leon? Okay, slow down, bud.
Resident Evil and Porsche are two very iconic brands with so much heritage.
Wow.
It's one of those collaborations you're always dreaming of as a gaming fan working in this environment. Collaborations like this obviously don't spawn out of nowhere.
So sick.
For his adventures, Leon needed a car which represents his style, but also delivers when it comes to navigating him through, all of those dangerous moments he experiences in the game. What I really admire about the custom Resident Evil Cayenne Turbo GT is how the team stayed true to its characteristics by still ensuring it feels authentic in this world. It took a lot of expertise from different departments at Porsche and complex 3D printing to apply those customizations to the rear car.
Very good with,
it's going to look amazing in the game.
Right.
今回もう一つ
One
ハ
more
ミルトン
collaboration.
さんと、コラボさせていただきまして、レオンとグレースそれぞれのキャラのイメージをモチーフとした時計をつけてます。
Even Grace has one too.
Two fantastic watch models which recreate those worn in the game in all the stunning details. The khaki-filled Autochrono and the Pan-Europe Automatic will be in limited edition, 2,000 pieces each, and will release alongside Resident Evil Requiem on February the 27th. Please stay tuned.
Looks sick, right?
In addition to the base game,
Okay.
a deluxe edition featuring bonus content will also be available for purchase.
Okay.
Extra costumes for Grace and Leon, weapon skins, and screen filters will be included in this edition. Those who pre-order will receive an Apocalypse costume for Grace. Along with the platforms shown, the game will also be available on the cloud gaming service
GeForce
Now.
GeForce. It's coming to GeForce Now.
This title is being developed in collaboration with NVIDIA, so a wide range of PC users can enjoy it.
It's such an honor to work on Resident Evil. The iconic series has been thrilling fans around the world for close to 30 years, and has continued to raise the bar for innovation and technology with every single release.
It looks
We've
so
been
good,
working
guys.
closely
I'm
with
so
Capcom
impressed with the game.
on Resident Evil
We have to go
Requiem,
back and look it
helping
over.
shape the future
After this all
of the
over,
franchise.
I gotta go back
with
and look
path
at it all.
tracing for realistic
Break it down.
graphics, and
Doesn't-
AI-powered
I don't think we're getting
NVIDIA
the demo.
DLSS4
Right.
with multi-frame
early.
generation for incredibly fast performance.
But
DLSS also makes
what I'm
Resident
seeing
Evil
from this
Requiem
game,
more accessible across a wide range
it's
of
more than I
PCs,
thought. Right, especially
extending the
gameplay. I'm so
nightmare to more
amazed by it
gamers.
so far.
And with GeForce Now, gamers can experience Resident Evil Requiem at launch with the cutting-edge graphics and performance on nearly any device, streaming from powerful GeForce RTX servers in the cloud. I can't wait to unlock the mysteries of Raccoon City
I don't think I'll be
once
doing
again.
that.
Not only that, 1/6 scale figures of our two protagonists will also be available for purchase. Grace and Leon's figures can be displayed separately or together as a set. And if you line them up with previous figures, both figures are scheduled for release this fall. An original design Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller
That's cool.
will be released
But is
on the
that
same
locked on
day
the
as the game.
Japanese collector's edition? Or is
And
can you
as
buy
a
that
series
separately?
first, Amiibo will also be available. Please look forward to more information.
They didn't really give us a whole lot
On
of
Resident Evil
information
Requiem
on
launch day, the gold editions of both Resident Evil Village and Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, including all downloadable content, will be released on the Nintendo Switch 2. We'll also be celebrating 30 years of the
live
series
concert,
with
okay.
special concerts.
Alright, it's still got a
Relive the
little over a
series'
minute.
greatest moments with breathtaking orchestral
about a
performances.
minute and a half.
The first ticket lottery is open right now to Resident Evil ambassadors.
That's cool, right?
Concerts are
Celebration
planned
of the
for not
30th
just
anniversary.
Japan, but North America and Europe. More information on these will be released later.
That's cool, right? Celebration. What is Elpis?
これもねまだお伝えしたいんですけど、レオンにはある秘密があって、そことも関わってくる要素だったり、グレースのお母さんアリスタが殺された、そこにも関わる非常に重要なものになっているので、この辺のね、
Yeah, so Leon
謎
is
を
the
プ
key
レ
to
イしてぜひ
Elpis.
解き明かしていってもらえればなと思います。バイオハザードレクイエム、まだまだ言いたいこと本当にキリがないんで、発売まで引き続き注目していただければと思います。
Wow, that's it. Man. No demo. No down. They're keeping things to heart. They're keeping things.
Why did you kidnap me?
Kidnap you?
Wait.
A
small trailer?
I think I want a second opinion.
Oh, the gameplay is so sick.
What is happening here?
I'll keep our friends busy.
What the? Whoa. Holy crap. Okay, we're gonna re-look at this stuff because let's mute this. I want to look at this freaking beast. Okay. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Okay. We'll break it all down, but I want to look at this monster real quick. Yeah, there's. Okay, so you got him. What the heck is? What is that? Is that possibly a? Is that possibly the that doesn't look like the hag though. It looks more like a beefy. It's like a beefy experiment, almost like a. I almost said Alyssa. I think the hag is Alyssa. I could be wrong, but it looks similar to the hag, but then again, it doesn't. Right? It's like I think they're both experimented on, but this thing is massive. So we're gonna go back through and just watch everything again. Break some stuff down. Here's okay. So we'll skip. I want to skip ahead. Okay. Okay. So all right. Yeah. Oh boy, look at Leon. Leon's looking pretty bad. He's got the Elpis. I wonder how he contracted the Elpis. I wonder if he like attacked those infected zombies and he got affected somehow. Because man, he doesn't look good. He looks like he's rough shape. He's gonna be tested. So Leon is back. Okay, they're gonna talk about Leon. I want to get to the gameplay. Okay. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna slow this down a little bit, and we're gonna really just take a moment to. I'm gonna slow this down about half a speed. Let's just go through this whole thing. Yeah, it's looking pretty great. I'm loving the environment, especially like right here. He's walking into looks like the lobby area of this hotel of some sort. Yeah, it looks fantastic. The lighting, the visuals look nuts. Like just especially right here. I love how the lighting looks. Definitely looking forward to this game. It doesn't have a whole lot of like spooky parts. Unless they're really saving a whole lot. I know Grace is gonna be more like scared of like the zombies and stuff like that. But I don't think that we're gonna have anything super scary other than she's gonna run away from the hag. Probably have Victor chase her around a little bit in that big huge buff monster looking thing. But other than that, like you gotta pick and choose. Like it's like she only has like 7 to 4 bullets. He's got 6 to 29, so he's loaded. Man, look at this. Look at bam. Wow. I'm really loving Leon's like his melee attack. Like every single one of them is different, especially like the environmental. Shoots him in the leg, yep, just like RE4 remake. And right here, WAP. I did not expect that to happen. Like, this is so sick. Yeah, but I'm really curious what you guys think. I'm very curious because this looks better. Like I think they changed a few things in the hallway. It looks more there's Leon with his big gun. Boom. Yeah, make things interesting. Like even just attention to details like the walls, like the lighting. It's just like you're constantly like gonna be, especially with Grace. You can't just go around killing everything. You kind of gotta go around them and plan. And I'm looking forward to breaking down that crafting system. Like he's holding one of those rack things, right? You put the blood and like the medications on, like the hooks. He's holding that as a weapon, which is pretty sick. So zombies do have like human, like their own little human characteristics. Yeah, right here. Antique coins, so you can pick up coins. Probably distractions, or this is really cool. I'm definitely looking forward to this game. It screams so fun, so much fun. Like wow. Man, I'm just so excited about Leon's gameplay. He looks so sick. Like I love. So he does take his jacket off. So this is like reminiscent of his RE4 remake outfit when he takes his jacket gets stolen. But it does look more like his RE6 look. I know a lot of people probably get freaked out about that as they don't really care about RE6. I played the very beginning of the game. I thought that was fun, but I can see why people don't like it. But here we go. I definitely want to see them break down the gameplay a little more. Everything's looking very sharp. Yeah, even she, bam. Yeah, they changed his. They made his face looking better here. Hair looks great. She's like, boom. That's a powerful gun he's using. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we know about the Rec Room. Yeah, right here. He looks great. He looks even better here than he did the trailer. This right here, they're so teasing Raccoon City. They're so teasing. Like I don't even think they show like I think they showed the RPD a little bit in this. But they are keeping things under wraps, and they're really keeping things. Only thing they tell us that Leon is like the key to like what Elpis is. Like he's got secrets. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to unfold to see how everything plans out. Um, New breed infected. This is crazy. This right here blew my freaking nugget. Like just seeing like how infected act, like their own human characteristics. Like I said a little bit ago. Um, this guy, he looks like he's gonna be a pain in the butt to kill. Like you probably have to run away from him a little bit. Um, Next, yeah, he's chopping up some meat. Yeah, it's just I love slowing things down so I can just look at just be in awe. Did they spoil a lot of stuff in this? Oh hell no, they didn't spoil anything. I mean, they showed off gameplay. They showed off some zombies, show off environments. They did tease a little bit Victor. They teased a little bit more, like I guess that big, huge, monstrous baby man thing that's gonna chase you down the hallway, destroying things. So it's probably just like a run sequence to get to like the next area. Um, so it's probably gonna be a boss fight. I think the Hag's gonna turn into a boss fight. I don't know what Leon's gonna fight though. I'm really kind of curious what he's gonna fight for a boss or two or three. But yeah, it looks like he can turn the lights on and off. That's pretty neat. Just all the zombies having their own characteristics and being like able to outwit you if you're not careful. Apparently they can like mutate or something. Kind of sick. That chainsaw. Whee! Yeah, we saw that in a little preview. I think I want a second opinion. Yeah. Yeah, he's got his gun. Yeah, like this looks so sick. And the lighting's better. He's not like into his review trailer, like you can definitely tell the lighting was not there. There is so much more polished, and it looks so sick. Yeah, Leon has a hatchet. He can use that to parry with. And he can repair it too. Like he's middle of battle, he's like repairing it with he's sharpening it with his sharpener, which is pretty sick. Yeah. He's gonna pull his big gun. Boom. That move right there is so sick. So sick, dude. You could take stuff. I don't know if he takes anything. Kind of looking at the inventory. It reminds me of RE4 Remake. Like down here in the right hand corner, that looks like RE4 Remake stuff. Like the health bar and stuff. You take them out, you can take their weapons. Yeah. This is so sick. Where Leon's like, my turn with a chainsaw. He's like, you have to think about where to shoot certain enemies, how to take them out, okay? Pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, this is not for kids. Yeah, he gets bit. Whop. So he parries with his hatchet. And there's this hatchet little bar there. It's like turned from green to yellow. Right here, like you can also stun like multiple enemies too. You see a couple of them like wobbling there from that attack, which is pretty neat. Grace's gameplay on her hand focus on closed spaces, which is a good perspective. Like she doesn't have a whole lot of ammo. She has to really like pay attention how she's gonna get through each section. There's a specific kind of fun and sneaking around, think about every step you take. So it's like Leon here, he can take out that zombie, snap his finger, or these guys, but now she can't. She has to like pick and choose who to fight. I don't know what's on the floor, they didn't show that, but I will say they do have a little bit more polishing to do. Something like especially the food on that table didn't look extremely detailed. But again, you're more worried about the zombie, not the food on the table. The hair looks great. Her weapon, she gets that from, I think Leon like gives that to her probably later. I don't know, later stages of the game. I'm not sure. Unless they both get the gun. Yep, there's the red bullets, guys. 8 is 9 here. That was a red bullet she just put in. Get Grace out of tight spot. So if you're like caught, you need to get to the next spot, but you have like 3 zombies ahead of you, and you need to get past them. Boom. That's real sick. That gun is like, use that sparingly. That's almost like the Magnum, right? In Resident Evil. A spin on the crafting system. Now this, I want to break it down a little bit. Okay, so in order to create specialized injector, you need to use infected blood. Okay, so requiring blood. So you're I want to see how this goes. So she stabs it in the meat. Okay, so you gotta make it 100%. And you can't take any more as the blood vial that she's got is full. So, okay, here's inventory. So you got settings, you got your notes, you got your items, and then I don't know what this is going to be. Probably a compass, probably a map. Oh, down here as well. Let's go back one. I wish I can learn how to do the other tap, 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 tap. So, okay, her health bar is down here. 6. Unlock the door in the central hall. Find and place the quartz. 3. Take the child to the puzzle box. So we got some puzzles here. That's okay. So this thing. Okay, here's the crafting. So you got handgun ammo. They got injector, herbs, makeshift knife. So she's got a knife she can make, some scraps, and then some other stuff. More akin to Resident Evil 2. Yeah. So she makes this. So she needed like one of those and some. She took 20 of the blood. Oh, it took 60 out of the 100. So she uses that behind a zombie, stabs it, and kills it. Explodes. She's like, I may as well too much. It's pretty funny. It's too effective. So I guess you can like search for bodies and stuff. Gameplay option also has been added to this title. So she's got the gun. So yeah, third person, first person. I'm gonna play this in third. I don't think I can do first. I done it on Resident Evil 8, but especially Leon. Like I gotta see Leon like shooting. Like just can't have it just first person. So you can change. So here's what they're talking about. So you can choose who you want. Like you can play her in first, or you can play him in third, or vice versa, or both in third, both in first. So that's what they mean by you can pick and choose. That's kind of neat. New game, multiple. So they don't really have hardcore. Casuals with assistant mode. So standard is a balanced experience of suspense accomplishment at the standard difficulty found among modern Resident Evil games. This game mode can be changed to casual on the game over screen. So what they're going with is casual is easy, or I'm gonna say just easy. This is normal, like standard. I guess classic's like more like hardcore. I think. Yeah, because of the ink ribbons and stuff. So this is like relaxation. The assistant aim is pretty nice. I almost want to play, since I really suck at accuracy, I almost want to play this on casual, but I think I'm gonna stick with standard. And then this one here is traditional experience with difficulty similar to classic Resident Evil games, recommended to long-term fans of the series. Autosaves during Grace's gameplay are limited, and ink ribbons are required to save. During Grace's gameplay. I did not read that. So what about Leon's? What are they not telling us about Leon's gameplay? Okay, so here, yep, typewriters. So this is like the save. This is like the save from. Here's your item box here. What else they got? Yeah, ink ribbon. So yeah, here's your gun. You got something right here, and then here's your ink ribbon. And then no data. Self-explanatory, in my honest opinion. Yeah, no demo. I was kind of just like, I was hoping they would drop at least the Grace demo where you get chased around by that thing, but they did say they're not planning to drop a demo, so they might hold up to that. So we're gonna skip ahead. I mean, this is cool and all, but I just want to go back here. So filters, yeah, now you're gonna talk about the FPS stuff. So I need to look at the figures. I'm probably not, since they're not really that high of a quality, I think I'm just going to skip. I thought about getting the collector's edition because I was going to get the collector's edition of like RE2, RE4, and RE Village. I really like the Leon and Chris statues. They actually look great. This doesn't look like, I mean, far away back it looks fine. So display separately together as a set. So you just buy them. You line them up as previously figures. Yeah. Yeah. See, right here, I could have had at least these two. These two together like this, pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie. If we're gonna sell this like separately on like their website or something, I'm just gonna keep an eye out for that. I might score these two, but yeah, I almost had these in my possession, and of course the Leon and Jill. I could have got the Jill one. Leon, I wasn't really like paying attention to, like pre-orders and stuff. Both figures are scheduled to release this fall, so it's gonna be probably for the collector's edition. For I think the Japanese one. I got the controller. You got the games. I got the musical. Then I got talk. Okay, right here. There's something we haven't reviewed yet. Leon bears a secret in this game, which the secret related to Elpis. So yeah, he's more than likely the key to stop this. Like he has it, so maybe his blood between his blood and like Grace's blood can cause Elpis to be released, or maybe Leon's. Maybe Grace's blood is the key to like I don't know. I'm just guessing here, but definitely Leon. Leon is really super. I didn't think it's him per se, but huh. That is a key part of the game. Hang on. Comes into play regarding. Oh. I didn't even read that. Of Grace's mother, Alyssa. This is a key part of the game. And try and unravel the mystery. Wow. Yeah, he's definitely buff. He's more buff than RE4 remake. Yeah, you can definitely tell that he's looking at his condition and knows that he's got a short time. He's shaking his head. Yeah. Capcom, what are you doing? Like, it's just he's shaking his head like something's up. Like he's not looking good, right? Leon's looking pretty ragged. He's physically fit, but stay tuned for more release. So they're probably gonna have like another trailer, probably a state of play or Nintendo Direct, which is fine. Anything else? Yeah. Kidnap you. That liberated you. So what he's saying, he set her free. You know, she thinks that he kidnapped her. This is what. So Victor Gideon now he looks way better than he did even the last trailer we saw a month ago. So they've been hammering the polishing. The polishing looks great. There's some aspects like I said, the food on the table didn't look extremely polished, but again, food. They're also making this for the Switch too. I think I want a second opinion. Blam. So sick. Wait, hang on. Oh, that's so sick. Okay, so she can use her makeshift knife to stop that. That's so sick. Bam. Shotgun that close. Yeah. Won't forgive you. Yeah. Looking forward to it, guys. Looking forward to it. Other than that, self-explanatory. The gameplay looks sick on both ends. Like Grace, you got to figure out what to do, and like Leon, you go ham. Leon, just go ham. Figure out ways how you want to defeat enemies. Grace is like, how am I supposed to get past this? Who am I supposed to take out? How do I deal with this situation? Like, how do I get away from this thing that's chasing me? So it's gonna be a really interesting perspective. I think again, yeah, Grace is gonna have some scary parts. I don't think it's extremely horrifying, where to a point like people have said, I gotta put the controller down, I can't play anymore. It's gonna be more like just get through this, face your fear. You got this. You can figure out a way around this thing. I'm just interested in like what kind of boss fights we're gonna have. Is there any other weapons we're gonna have? Is Grace gonna get man actually gonna too? Maybe she's gonna get more stuff to deal with. Other than that, it looks great. I'm super excited. I'm glad they posted this. I think more and more people should be on board now. They showed off gameplay on both sides, respectively, to show off what's the crafting system, how to save the game. Now, I think a lot of people are probably gonna be a little bit worried about hardcore mode. Is there gonna be even something more difficult after you beat the game? I'm not sure yet. So, anyways, this has been fun. No demo, so I don't have to worry about downloading anything. As far as like the figures, all that stuff. I think the one thing they probably could have left out, if I had to critique this a little bit, is they didn't have to talk about the Porsche or the watches and stuff. Like that's fine. I think that's all part of the policy, the contract they signed. It's like, hey, we'll talk about your products in our game. Get people excited. Maybe some people want to buy it because they're really super hyped for this game. It's like, hey man, I gotta have not really the Porsche, but maybe they want to have the watches and stuff. So this is pretty good. This is pretty sick. We're gonna switch gears here, so give me a moment. I'm gonna go to intermission, and we're gonna switch gears here and fire some Final Fantasy VII. Hey guys, I am back. Sorry, I had to switch things around, and my game wanted to be on 4K screen instead of my other one. So, okay, so we're gonna play on 60 FPS for starters. I might mess around with this a little bit, but all right. Last I checked, we were on chapter 2. I did a stream of this. It's been quite a while. I've been playing on my own for a little bit, but I want to like sit down, play some Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I want to talk about FF7 because man, we got a lot. We got a lot of stuff going on. So with that said, let me switch gears real quick. So yeah, I definitely got some stuff I want to talk about. Come on, game. But yeah, as far as FF7, there's a lot going on. I tried to make a video. You guys probably saw it. My audio cut out. Hopefully my audio is working. It should be. I make sure everything sounds good. If it isn't, this is gonna suck because I can't do a reaction to the showcase if this is not working. But anyways, I am super stoked, super excited about this, about what's going on with FF7. There was an article about a week or so ago. And so I tried to make a video on that. So what's going on with FF7 Remake Part 3 is, since Remake is coming out on the Switch 2 and the Xbox, they are doing they're doing a
What's this?
A gift from our humble establishment. Though it may not look like much.
What I'm trying to say is, yeah, since they're releasing those next week, people can preload and stuff. But there was an interview. They talked to Hamaguchi a little bit. I forget what article it was, but they talked about how the game is entering the final phase of development, which is kind of nuts to think about. Which a lot of us said this game's coming out, Part 3 is coming out in 2027.
It should help you to break the ice with those you meet.
So there's that.
Queen's blood?
Another thing I was hearing too, I heard from somebody talking about it. They posted something about it. And the final phase of development, I did some research. The final phase of development usually takes a few weeks to a few months. Sometimes it can take up to like a year, especially like GTA 6. That's taken up a good chunk, a good year for them to do what now? To do the update, right? To polish it, debugging, playtesting, whatnot, right? To get it ready for the final, like the final previews of the reviews and you know, the master copy, right? The master disc. So I was super hyped, super excited about that. I wish I could find that article now, but apparently everything's lining up because Cody Christian is back recording. He's been posting on his Instagram, it seems like every other day or every day, that he's super excited. He's got different facial expressions. And people said, well, maybe he's recording his music. He's inside his Square studio. He's recording lines. And people said they talked to some voice actors before. And they said, yeah, generally if the game's out within a year, like especially the English voice acting work, they're doing it right now. They're doing that like immediately. So that's what they're working on right now. So that's what's going on with that. So I'm super excited. I want to talk about that. So if they're doing play testing like within like the next 2 weeks, I'm hearing that they're doing like a play test like at the headquarters like PlayStation, which is kind of wild to me. Especially if like Square is trying to get away from being time exclusive to PlayStation. But for some reason that just tells me one thing. I think Square is going to be locked on PlayStation 5 at launch for just a short while they're working on other platforms, like versions, and it's going to release like right after after a few months. It's going to come out like Xbox and Switch 2, PC, all that. I was hoping it can launch on day and date. Maybe somebody got that wrong. That's why I'm kind of like iffy about that. But it's like it's kind of cool how like we're getting like some information, and like Hamaguchi said in like a recent interview. I watched like Maximum talk about for, like 2-3 hours. And it like he keeps on saying like soon. Like we're hoping to have more information like to talk about the game here soon. So like, you know, get excited and stuff like that. So if they're in the final phase of development, like they're getting close to like they could possibly review this game, not Rebirth of course, but part 3 like between now and like a state of play. If PlayStation's having play testing at their headquarters for this game for part 3, then I'm pretty sure we're gonna see it in like the state of play. I think state of play makes a lot of sense because it's gonna be like PlayStation 5 like upcoming game for this year and next year, and we're also gonna get like Wolverine and stuff like that for like this spring. But we're definitely gonna get some stuff on part 3 soon. I just have a funny feeling, right? It's so exciting to really see how things are starting to line up. I did have like a heated like conversation with some people. Oh, they want me to do this. Yeah. But yeah, they're just giving me like some excitement because yes, like Resident Evil 4, like Resident Evil Requiem is like taking over my like hype cycle right now. But part 3 is like really honing in my. Oh, dude. Dang, I don't know what to do. I guess I just do this. But yeah, it's just there's a lot to talk about. Like just between like the hype level of like Square Enix and stuff like that, just like it's super amazing, super fun. I think I'm gonna wait on that. Let's put you here. I'll start making some grounds here. Yeah, they're taking over now. Yeah, I gotta do it. I don't care if they take over the bottom lane. I won by a lot. Let's just go ahead and take that over. But yeah, it's just it's a lot to talk about FF7. Like I know I'm just like repeating myself, but between like Cody Christian and like even Baron, and like you also got like you know, the Hamaguchi, and you also got like all the other devs that kind of did interviews since like, you know, September, right? We had Nomura come on there and go, yeah, we got things all figured out for like a release window, release date, marketing, and like we know when we're gonna start talking about it. Like they know, right? It's not like they're just throwing a curveball and hopefully it sticks. They got everything planned out. So, and if you think about Kitase and Hamaguchi both said like 7s was like the 2026 keyword, and it's funny they use 7, like the number 7 as in a word. They also use numero uno, you know, Roman numerals. Excuse me. They use that as 7 as well, the V with the 2 eyes. That just tells me that it's not just remake, right? People say, "Oh, it's just remake coming to Switch and Xbox." It's like, why would they say 3 different kinds of 7s? The remake on Xbox and Switch, that's 1. 2, maybe we get an update on Rebirth. 3, we're getting a review of Part 3. Now, Part 3 is going to be out after Rebirth. I think they'll release Rebirth at the end of this year. Give people like a couple months to catch up. And then, bam, about, I'm not really a couple months, probably like 6 months into like 2027, we're going to be playing Part 3. Like, if they're that far, like, ready to go, like, it's everything's lined up. So, this is great. Now, we are ready to head downstairs. I want to check out this room. See what's going to happen next.
Of course, this is only the most recent in a series of crises.
Oh,
multiple reactor bombings, followed by the fall of the Sector 7 plate, culminating in this unprecedented destruction, caused by a massive tornado which swept through Sectors 0, 1, and 2. After a briefing with Shinra investigators,
like the beginning
Mayor
of the
Domino
game.
released a statement declaring the tornado to be, quote, weather warfare, perpetrated by the infamous insurgent group known as Avalanche. The administration also suspects the involvement of Wutai, and has begun investigations into the matter.
Yeah, okay. Moving on.
Good morning, sir. I must apologize for not introducing myself to you earlier. I'm Broden, the owner of this inn. Your companions have all stepped out. Oh, but Barrett left a message he wanted me to pass along to you. You missed roll call, soldier boy. Luckily, you're on leave for the day. Don't waste it, though. Get your equipment checked ASAP. Sound advice?
Huh.
Perhaps a trip to the arms dealer is in order?
Good idea.
By the way, Cloud, do you have any folios on you?
Here we go.
Yeah.
In that case, you might also want to pay a visit to Magnata Books. They have stores all over, but the first official one was built here in Calm. And their resident scholars are remarkably talented.
I think what I'm going to do too is, if Part 3 does come on PC, like day and date, yes, I still want like a physical copy for my PlayStation 5 Pro so I can play it offline by myself. I'm either not feeling too good, I'm not going to be in my studio to record and play games and go live and stuff like that. I think what I'm going to do is, if it's coming to PC at day and date with consoles, you can bet your bottom dollar that I am going to be streaming Part 3. We're going to stream it, we're going to enjoy it, we're going to take our time with it, because this is the final game in this trilogy I've been waiting for. For me, I started hearing rumblings of a remake of FF7 back in like 2014, 2015. I think it's 2015, to be honest. And I just like got super excited. So I saw like FF15 being marketed. It's like, okay. So, and I saw the trailer for remake. I was like, no way, this thing's coming out. So from like 2015 onward, like I've been anticipating this game, been waiting for this thing to be real, and it's just like the journey's come to an end with part 3. I know you mentioned like a DLC or like maybe a full game to play, but it's like for me, it's like this is it for like the big hoopla of Final Fantasy VII, especially with these characters. They might have some spin-offs. They got another book coming out. I did have a little argument with some people about how FF7 is being treated, with like having all these different compilations, which is fine, right? To expand the lore. It's not really forced, but there's some times in this game, like especially in Remake and Rebirth, like if you don't have any understanding what the heck's going on, you can play as a new player, but it's like you're making them be like, hey, if you don't play original FF7, you're not gonna understand much. If you don't watch Advent Children, you don't play Before Crisis, you don't watch the cutscenes I meant, like of Dirge of Service as well. Or if you don't play or watch like the cutscenes of First Soldier chapters and Ever Crisis, like they're hiding a lot of stuff, and like the books, like even like On the Way to the Smile has some big implications. What the heck's going on with Rebirth? Traces the two traces the two past. A Turk side story, like there's 2 characters that show up in this game that are like in that book, like a Kids Are Right Turk side story. So it's like I understand that it's all optional, like it's for fans to like deep dive, but it's like to me it's like how do I tell somebody like how to go about playing this? Like I told a buddy of mine that's like, hey, look, if you want to have the ultimate experience, let me tell you exactly what you need to do. And he got overwhelmed. It's like, yeah, maybe it's not a good idea. So it's like you're trying to figure out like what's the best way to tell them. So I tell people this, and I'm gonna tell anybody that's listening during the VOD, if you're watching this sometimes later on, if you I don't need to say that about Twitch, but if you're watching this during the VOD on Twitch, thank you very much for checking me out. Hit the bell notification, follow or whatnot. Even on YouTube, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. I tell people this: you got a choice. You can play the remake games and have yourself a ball. Be confused, not be confused, but be like in awe, like what the heck's going on? Like I'm so immersed. You can go that way, right? That's what they designed these games for. Crisis Core Reunion, I think, is key here. If you want to like understand who Zack is from like Remake, play Remake, then Crisis Core, then Rebirth, then Part 3. Don't worry about OG. Don't worry about Advent Children. Don't worry about Dirge. Don't worry about all that other stuff I mentioned. That's overwhelming. But if you want to deep dive, let's say you play Remake and you want to deep dive into OG FF7, be like, man, I'm curious how the old game is. Go for it. Whatever you feel like doing. Do what you want to do. I just want to give people that. I know I did some arguments with people, and people's like, hey, you're misinformation people. It's like, for me, I'm not a lore buff, right? I'm not like, I don't sit there and study the lore of FF7. I know what's going on, and I have my own interpretation of what the heck's going on. I don't read the Ultimanias. I got the books. I haven't read them yet. I read a little bit On the Way to Smile. It's fantastic so far. Play OG, play Dirge, all that. But for me, it's like, do I need to study all this to enjoy this? No, I don't need to study all that. Yes, I'm an FF7 big fan. Love the characters. Love the story, especially with Cloud's perspective, right? Cloud is my favorite character of all time. I die on that hill. But for anybody else that wants to figure out how to go about the business of this, you choose. If you want to play OG FF7 first before jumping this, go for it. Do whatever you think is right. I'm not gonna argue with somebody. As far as like how I feel about this game and how they handle like the ending, you guys probably saw my review. You guys know that I gave it a 7.5 out of 10. I think it had potential to be a masterpiece, but I didn't like the ending. The ending left me kind of like, what are we doing here? What's going on? I am on board now. I still argue that they could have done a lot better job with the ending. It's a little confusing. We'll get to it on this playthrough. But other than that, Remake and Rebirth are one of my favorite games of all time. Despite how I feel about the story moments, despite what people think about me misinterpreting things, I'm enjoying these games. So, anyways, as I want to get this off my chest, as I'm talking about FF7, I want to yap because I haven't been able to yap about FF7 for a while, especially since my other video took a crap. I'm like, no, why is my audio so messed up? But thankfully, it's working, and yeah, I definitely need to get that off my chest, and I'm super stoked. I can't wait for part 3. Definitely looking forward to Resident Evil Requiem. That was a great showcase. I wish they had a demo for us to enjoy. They didn't really have a whole lot of trailer. They're keeping things on the wrap. So between that and FF7 hype, I'm like trying to focus like what to do. I got other games I need to play, which I will get to. But super excited, can't wait, and let's continue.
If you want to unlock the true potential of your folios, you should go see them. The first customization is always free.
Thank you, brother.
Calm's a simple but beautiful town.
All right.
Take your time. See the sights.
All right, what do?
Finally. Rough day yesterday, huh?
You've been waiting for me?
I've been waiting for a chance to thank you properly. Without your help, I'd still be in Hojo's clutches, trapped in that lab.
Was nothing.
Even so, I owe you a debt. Until it's paid, I'm going to accompany you.
I had to look at that.
Oh, if you're getting your equipment checked, have them check mine while you're at it.
Sure thing. The Rook's got a backbone.
Oh man, here we are on Calm. Give me 1 second, chat. I gotta do a couple things here. Just everything going on. I got people messaging me and they're really super hyped for Resident Evil Requiem, stuff like that. One of my buddies asked me what I'm doing right now, so I had to answer some messages. I wanted to voice stuff because I didn't want to be spoiled. Here we go. All right, so let's play some Queen's Blood.
What do you want? Don't scare me like that. You don't want to play Queen's Blood, do you? I was hoping that... Oh, what am I thinking? You look like you'd murder me. Oh, God, this is too much. I think I'm gonna throw up. Don't give me that look. It's perfectly healthy for adults to cry too, you know. People call me Crybaby Dad. Because the more tears I shed, the better I get at Queen's Blood. Please play around with me.
Alright, sure, Ned. Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't win anything. Okay, let's do this. Check out who's playing tonight. Okay. Roy, come on, Cunningham. Yeah, I might. Pistons are playing. Yeah, I know how to do all this. I don't really need to. Let's just get rid of this guy. Okay. I got an idea. Love Queen's Blood so much. Oh, I got level 3 already. Yeah, I don't know if you want to do that, pal. I'll just... I was hoping to get the other one. Yeah. Do that. That would win the middle. Okay. Since you want to be that close to me. Yeah, he's probably going to win some stuff. Best thing to do is just keep adding up score. Yeah, won the top row. And I won the... Okay, so I won both rows. That was close. Middle row is what really helped. Need better cards. There you go.
Oh God, I lost. But,
Yeah, you're welcome,
I
Ned.
feel a lot better after having a good cry. There's nothing like a game of Queen's Blood to relieve some stress. Speaking of, you look like you've got a lot weighing you down too. It's written all over your face. Trust me, crying does wonders. You really ought to try it.
Alright, Ned. Thank you for the fun. Alright. Okay, let's get rid of you. What? Alright. Excuse me, pardon me. Oh, Tifa.
Morning.
Morning.
Everyone's kind of off doing their own thing.
I noticed.
Say, this tank remind you of anything?
The promise I made to you.
Yeah. The place I made that promise to you.
You remember the dress I wore? It was one of my favorites.
The light blue one? With a bit of green in there?
Yeah.
Alright, so Tifa's happy.
This is such a quiet, peaceful town.
Keep going.
This month.
Nothing like a leisurely stroll.
Oh, please.
A little birdie told me you can't get enough of that card game, Queen's Blood. Ooh, looky here.
Yep,
I'd say we got ourselves a contender. So
But yeah,
how
as far
about it,
as
pretty boy? You want to throw down?
FF7
But
content,
first, let me introduce you to Nate.
I'm hoping I
master
can
of
get back to like
ventriloquist.
making videos. I want to
Shame
start
much of
talking
a
about
talker, but give her a deck
gameplay
of cards, and she'll
perspectives,
wipe the floor with you so fast,
some
it'll
story
make your
stuff.
head spin.
So
Ready
that's
to get
probably
your
gonna be
ass
my
handed
plan
to
moving
ya?
forward. As far as
Are ya?
streaming, I'm just doing a stream tonight for the event, stuff like that. I think I'm gonna stick just for that. We probably will start streaming more Rebirth. Get this playthrough out of my channel. So expect more of this. This one's gonna be just as is. You'll start part 2 on my playthrough of Rebirth on this VOD if you're watching. Just to let you know. But the rest of the time it's gonna be just Rebirth. If there's a game I do decide to get on PC on Steam, I might stream that. I do have some ideas about other games I could stream, so for now, as far as like a streaming schedule, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. I'm still figuring that out. But I want to get like test things out, see how everything works, and just go from there. Until things calm down, especially around the NFL season. I'm still watching that on the weekends, so weekends are kind of off limits. Then it all depends like what I'm doing. Other than that, it's like I could stream, probably stream at least a couple days a week, couple of nights. But I'm not holding myself to that right now. I'm just playing it by ear. But if I see that this VOD is getting a lot of likes, getting a lot of like views, especially on like YouTube, that I might do more streams. It'll encourage me. So if you guys are watching this VOD, feel free to give me a follow, hit the bell notification so you know when I go live. It helps my channel a ton, especially on YouTube. Like especially when I upload these VODs and stuff and do YouTube content, because I do it for you guys. I do it because I love it too. So I appreciate everything you guys do. So there's that. I haven't figured out a schedule yet, but until I figure it out, I'll let you guys know. Definitely looking forward to. Oh, I got an idea. What if I do this? Yeah, he's setting himself up now. So could do that. Now I gotta play this. And he's done. He's done. She can't play anymore. That's funny. I got an idea. Idea's working out so far. I need some. Yes. It's working. If I do this, then look at that, guys. Look at that. Wow. That was like the perfect moves right there. Talk about overkill, especially early on in the game. 32-0. Like, okay. I love Queen's Blood too much. I've seen people lose against these characters. And it's tough. It's tough to get used to it.
Besides, what really matters is you were brave enough to take on a bona fide card shark like Pretty Boy here. Sometimes you gotta take the L if you're serious about upping your game. Listen, kid, you got what it takes to be a champ. I'd bet my bottom gill on it. Now why don't you show Blondie your appreciation for being such a good sport?
Thank you for playing cards with me, mister.
Hang on a second, guys. Do something real quick. Yeah, it's kind of nuts how I'm like destroying these people in Queen's Blood early going. But yeah, this person I'm talking to for the play testing, apparently they got a friend of mine that does play testing for game companies. These games usually are 1 to 3 years out the moment they are getting contacted for testing. So we'll see if there's some kind of announcement imminent. So what's going on is, like I said, the final phase of development is a few weeks to a few months. It could take a year. I don't think Part 3 is, they said Part 3 is like complete. It's playable from start to finish. I know they said they're working on polishing it up, and you know they're probably still, I don't know if they're still figuring out I know Hamaguchi keeps on saying that they're trying to figure out, like, he's got the ending in his head. He knows, like, how he wants it to play out. He's saying that. They probably already got the ending figured out. Like, Hamaguchi even talked about how, you know, they got things figured out. And they still trying to figure out, like, the name of the title. Like, they know all about that. They're not gonna, like, oh, we're just gonna develop this game. We'll figure out the title later. It's not gonna work like that.
Behold the towering
Chest. That banner.
My boy and I had a big falling out.
Combat, can't really do anything with that. Power wrist, so power wrist, he doesn't have anything. Earrings. Who would I don't want to fall asleep? Probably Tifa.
Took a wrong turn the other day.
Oh my god, tell me you've read the latest issue.
Play the Harley Queen's Blood contest real quick.
When I grow up, I'm gonna be.
Oh. I forgot to add this card in. Since that gives me a score level. We'll get rid of one of him. I don't need the Mew card.
You know, I thought Calm.
What a glorious wall.
Not anymore, woman.
Safe and secure. I could gaze at it all day. Excuse me. That was my barricade you just destroyed. Oh, come to admire the Bailey? It is something. Or maybe you're here to get your ass handed to you in a QB match. I'm Zahira. A pleasure. Just like Calm's wall, I yield to no one, refusing to give a single inch to my opponents. Don't presume you'll emerge unscathed if you decide to go up against me. Because you will wind up with more than just a few bruises.
Just a card game, lady. Go. It's funny that Screamer card is not very good for attack. But if he plays him right in the middle. He takes over your board. Or takes over the board, not your board. So if I'm able to place him here, like he takes over, like it's crazy. Actually, I want to put no. It's okay. It's okay. Uh-oh. Trying to take all my spot. I'm gonna set him up. He thinks he's gonna take the bottom row. Alright, well. He can't get that now. So I can do this. Now he's filling up his defenses. Not looking good. Alright. Okay, go ahead and take over that last spot. Best I can do. Either way, I won. Yeah, I won. 5-0. It's close. If it wasn't for my crab there, would have been screwed.
Impossible. How could someone break through my perfect defense? Who are you? Deep down, I always knew. I knew I couldn't stay holed up in here forever. Walls can keep people safe, but even the sturdiest ones eventually crumble. Right. Starting today, you will be my new wall, as it were. And I am going to enjoy watching you crumble.
Alright. Yeah, she's been defeated. Alright, now, go talk to my companion.
Damn.
So much for all those errands.
I could spend probably the next hour listening to all these NPCs. It's nuts. They got a lot to say.
Aha, finally decided to get up?
Yeah. So what you been doing?
Why, waiting for you, of course.
You have?
Got business with the bookstore? If so, I won't keep you. But if you're free afterwards, wanna climb the clock tower together?
Sure.
Sure. Let's.
For real? Awesome! Since it was my idea, I'll go get the tickets. I'll meet you in front of the tower, okay?
Hey there! Welcome to Magnata Books. Oh, I take it this is your first visit to one of our stores. Well, customization can seem tricky to the uninitiated. It takes time and experience to get it right. But I think you'll pick it up quick enough. Let's give it a try.
Okay, let's do this. Just for the sake of the show, right? I mean, not show, but just showcasing this game, doing a playthrough. We'll do the tutorials. Press A. The orange skill cores can be unlocked by spending SP points. So you can move to the upper left. They want me to learn Firework Blade for Aerith and Cloud. Hold A or X if you're on PlayStation. Or keyboard, I think, would be left click maybe. So yeah. And you get new cores unlocked, like gives you, it's almost like the Spur Grid. And I kind of wanted to stream
for now. But we haven't even skimmed
Final
the
Fantasy
surface.
X, but
Believe
I couldn't get that
There's
game to
much
like
more to
work
this than
right on
meets the eye.
PC, so I had to
May
refund
not
it.
seem like it yet, but you'll see. Oh, back
Oh,
for more?
that's right. It's right click. Let's go ahead and do Barrett and that. Our United Focus. Let's do Iron Defense. Maybe. Yeah, we'll do that. Leaping Strike. We gotta learn this with Tifa and Cloud. Unlimited MP is very important. Divine Punishment. Divine Punishment. Important. And then Red 13, Overfang, Quad Charge. Let's do Overfang. Sweet.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
This is where it all began. The first method.
Crap, I'm gonna be so late! That's right,
It won't affect the Mako pipeline. I want to go up the clock tower next. You can see Midgar.
Yeah, I think the game's working
You know
great.
why Rufus had to step up, don't you?
Oh, it's Barrett.
Look who it is. You up already?
Drinking already?
No, sir. Not gonna have a drop till 7th Heaven's back up and running.
First one will taste good.
Damn straight. Especially because I'll be having it with friends at a huge party.
perpetrated by the infamous insurgent group known as Avalanche.
Welcome. New around here, I take it?
Wait, where is he? Oh, back here.
Epic specialty shop out in the grasslands, of course.
Yeah, this game is a little jumpy on PC. Wonder how much I can increase the, if I do this. That's pretty smooth. It's dropping frames though. Yeah, it's not really the... Let's, I think 60 is fine. Maybe if I cut this down to high, let's do that like 66. Yeah, this area is just not very good with frame rate. Yeah, looks alright in the end, but I think I'm gonna go back to... We're all done messing around. 60, leave everything at 100.
So, what's new with you? As for me, the hotel I left my son in...
I hope it looks good on you guys then.
I heard this avalanche is tearing Midgard.
Need something for the kids? How about a handy...
Extra bullets.
Welcome. Damn. That is quite the weapon you got there, mister. Seen plenty of action by the look of it. But saying that, it's still only a shadow of what it could be. With a little love, that baby'll sing. If you like, I could show you.
Okay. Do this. Okay, upgrade weapons. You see your current party's current equipment, weapon levels. Select Cloud Buster Sword. Fine. You want me to set weapon ability damage time plus 5%. And then they want me to go here, manual.
See? What'd I tell you? That girl is singing, and she's got the voice of an angel. Just make sure you take proper care of her, all right? Oh, and while you're here, check out what we got to offer.
Thing is, all this stuff's expensive, so...
You take care of that weapon now.
Yeah, I know, you get to learn weapon abilities. I think I'm gonna do this though. 200 HP early going is like so important. But for him, where she gets that? Wind, and she does have wind.
This one looks sharp.
The only thing I'll comment though about the PC performance of this game is not as good as the PlayStation 5 Pro. Unless you seriously like download like a couple of mods or like open up like the PC settings. I just hope that's one thing that Square will do in part 3 is give us all the settings we want for PC, right? AMD, it doesn't matter if you're AMD user, Nvidia or Intel, whatever, right? Give us all the settings and let us just have fun with it because yeah, this is still not as crispy as the PlayStation 5 Pro. Alright, we need to find Red. I know where he's at. I played this so many times. I figure play through this game and enjoy it. And just get excited for part 3. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, feel free to comment down below what you guys think of the Resident Evil Requiem Showcase. If you guys watched that, if you guys skipped it, what stood out to you guys the most? And as far as Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3 news, stuff I'm hearing, what you guys think? You guys think it's coming out next year? You guys think it's too early? When do you guys think we'll see a reveal? So I would love to see what you guys have to say in the comment section below, because I'd love to talk about it. I'd like to see what you guys' perspective.
I take it our equipment is in order.
Yes.
What are you doing here anyway?
Standing watch. One can never be too careful with Shinra.
Thanks.
No need to thank me. I'm doing this for myself.
She's red.
Leaving town is strictly forbidden.
I want to leave calm.
Came here to escape the chaos?
Well, we did everything in town. Talked to everybody. Visit the shops. Oh.
There's a nice breeze today.
One more shop. Where's that?
This Mako tank allows us to live in comfort.
How did I forget this shop?
I finally got my hands on the new visual.
So juniors and...
Excuse me, Barbie.
Hello, and welcome to my humble shop.
Oh man.
Thanks. Hope to see you again soon.
So now we're gonna do this. Edit decks. I can lower cards and stuff. Let's just go ahead and start over. Okay, we do want one of these, one of those. He's a good card. He's backwards. The only thing I don't like about this guy, he's backwards. But if I set him right, I can put him in the middle and he goes backwards. So, whoa. We'll try him. I guess we'll two more of these guys, one more of him. What's he do? When play, lower the power of ally and enemy cards affected tiles by 3. Try it. We need. Okay. Yeah, let's give this a try. Actually, no. Take him out. Let's put the other guy in, the wolf. Yeah, I think I got all the chests. That's like 3 or 4 chests in this section.
Something for the kids? How about a handmade?
Oh, there they are. Same guys there last time we played.
Cloud! Over here!
Careful.
Let's get started then, shall we?
Let's go. I just thinking about part 3. Like I gotta pause this and just keep talking because that's what I'm here for tonight. I'm just gonna yap about FF7 for a while. Just thinking about every single scene we still have yet to see, and the work that Cody Christian puts into Cloud performance, like the way Cloud acts in Remake and Rebirth. Just like between like the Tifa, him scenes, and just everything that's gonna happen in part 3 is just like it's mind-boggling. Like how they're gonna pull this off because it's a lot of content. They only got 1 game left. Like you got the high wind, you got the rest of the world to explore, and they said they had to make some changes, like the regions that we have now, to fit the airships gameplay. And the gameplay of this part 3 is all about the high wind, and they said that what they accomplished, it's gonna be something that players gonna be like, whoa, there's no way they did this. Like they want part 3 literally to be like the granddaddy of them all. They want part 3 to be the game that people can remember as one of the greatest games ever. That's their bold expectations. Rebirth's expectations was to be one of the highest rated Final Fantasy games of all time. It got a 92 on Metacritic. It got a 93 on OpenCritic. So if you want to take the 93, it's the second highest Final Fantasy game of all time, just under FF9. That's incredible, right? Or if you take the Metacritic, it's tied with like I think FF12, FF10 maybe. It's still up there though. Like it's tied with FF7 OG, I think. Unless that's like a 90. But still, like, think about part 3, and the name of it's gonna be. There's so many names floating around. I see like 3 or 4 different names, and I want to see which one of us is correct. Like, which one's correct, which one's like false. I want to see exactly what they reveal. Like, they're gonna have to show us some stuff. Get us hype. Like, they have to show us like the high one, like a little teaser. I mean, if they do just a little teaser now and do like another trailer in like a few months, like around Summer Games Fest, that'd be fine. But man, just seeing exactly what in my head how everything's gonna play out, like it's gonna be mind blowing. It's gonna be crazy. And Rebirth like blew my mind. Like I got emotionally wrecked by this game. Just the nostalgia hit me like a haymaker. Remake did the same thing, but Rebirth took another step further. Like, they both hit me like a truck, but Rebirth has some more brutal, like, just nostalgia, hard-hitting stuff. And it's just like, if they're willing to, like, go above and beyond our expectations for this game, there are some flaws, right? Like, there's some environmental, like, gameplay flaws, especially like the action terrain. Like, it's a little stiff, especially on Chocobo. It's a little stiff. I guess the pacing could be better. Like, the pacing of the game is a little, it's great, but it's like they just give you a whole bunch of side quests to do, which is all optional. But I can see people's point is like, all this is like, here we go, here's all the optionals, and it's pretty much a straight line to the objective. And that's why I think a lot of, like, you know, media outlets and stuff like that say, yeah, the game's great, the game's fantastic, but if you're looking for like a better, faster pace, you just want to go like do the story first and come back and do the side quests later. That's what they want you to do. But I think a lot of people liked about the grasslands was to the fact that it's like you can't proceed unless you do a few things. You have to do a couple of side quest things. Just get the Chocobo, which is kind of like story related. We had to get the Chocobo to get to mine, which I'll just talk about that part in case you guys are new to the game. The grasslands we'll get into soon. This is one of my favorite areas. That was like the best thing about the game. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about Rebirth as we play it. This ain't my first rodeo, of course. I have over almost 300 hours on Rebirth on PlayStation 5, well, in Pro version. So it's like, and I got over 3 hours here, and I got like over like, I don't even know how many hours I got on my other file. It's probably about 60, 70 hours. I don't even know. It's been a while. But yeah, it's just, I can see them like taking this game, like all the criticism, and be like, just like how Hamaguchi talked about how like he wants to make the pacing of the story and how they pace things around. They want to make it a lot better. So, because they're gonna have to make it where we go from story beat to story beat and be a really lot better pacing, because they got a lot to cover. Like, they still got like this 2 of FF7 is like the meat potatoes of the story. A lot has happened. A lot will happen, and they gotta cover all that. Plus this 3. So it's like, this is the final game. That's why a lot of us are surprised that they ended it the way they ended it at. We thought it was going to go a little further. But, man, just sitting here thinking about part 3 and just like what Remake and Rebirth has done. You know, there's a couple little critiques and criticisms that that we all have for both these games. They're not perfect, but fantastic masterpieces. Like, they're just amazing overall. And it's just part 3 is just, I can't like wrap my mind around how they're gonna handle everything. Like, I go on and on. I just don't want to like spoil a whole lot, especially if you're new to FF7. I figure I can talk about the first like 2, 3 hours, 2, 3, 4 hours of this game, which is not a whole lot. But yeah. And they nail the atmosphere. Like, going from like linear aspects of like FF7 and like,
I think Midgar's this way.
Should be, yeah.
Like, whoa. Like, what are you doing, Square? It's like, this is impossible. Okay. Oh. Oh, I'm supposed to look at Midgar. Okay.
Funny, isn't it? How small it looks?
It is far away.
So, did something happen between you and Tifa?
Era?
Don't look so shocked. We're roommates, you know.
She say something?
Not about you two, no.
Look at something.
Still, I can tell.
Alright. Everything looks good on my
I would
end.
have given anything to have a friend when I was growing up. Don't take her for granted.
Here we go. Thing's about to hit the fan.
Just
you know the drill! Defy these terrorists!
They're looking for us, aren't they?
Gotta be.
That was a doozy. I'm ready.
just what do you think you're gonna
Move along!
There you are. There isn't much time. We need to get back to the inn.
But
Don't worry about your friends. They're safe. Trust me. No violence, please. This town suffered enough.
come on.
Well, I was like, I want to fight though.
Follow me.
Upgrade my weapon. I can't use it.
Not here!
Well, we know
We'll take the back
they're
road.
Hey, you! Seen anyone acting suspicious?
I haven't.
Well, have any of you seen someone
I heard about the reactor bombings in Midgard. That was you, wasn't it? It's okay. I'm on your side. Had a contact at HQ.
You're with Avalanche?
Not exactly. Stop. I'll keep the troopers occupied. While we're talking, you two go up and over.
Us
May
as
I ask
Kong's
what's going
market.
on? We're searching for some fugitives.
Have you seen anyone suspicious?
Now that you mention it, I think I might have. Though perhaps it was just my imagination. Who was it?
Oh, for the love of... Get out of here! Wait. I know I saw some people who had a fugitive air about them. If only I could remember their faces.
Annoy someone else. Stop wasting our time.
Almost there. Sneaky.
They turn up yet? No, but we're still searching buildings. They'll search harder. We gotta find them.
Almost there, chat.
That went well. The inn's not much further, but stay on your toes.
Where are they?
Down below, waiting for you. The tunnel in the basement will take you outside of town. Leave now, and they won't catch you. Head to the east. A friend of mine runs a farm out there. He'd be happy to help you. Also, take this. It's a transmuter.
Wow.
Converts raw materials into more practical items. A Republic antique, but it still works. You'll get more use out of it than me.
Alright, looks like
Why are
Mike
you
team
doing
won.
this? Could have just turned us in.
Cool.
Yeah, I could have.
Thanks.
But this town and I have a history with Shinra. Who knows? Maybe this will turn out to be the worst decision I've ever made. So before I change
by
my
5.
mind, you better get going.
Oh boy. Doesn't sound very good. Okay, we can transmute items using raw materials, practical items such as equipment, accessories, consumables, and more. Okay. I'll show you guys how to transmute items. Okay. Item transmuter. Okay, potion. Tells you what you need over there. That's your experience, XP, and bubble. Let's make a potion. Okay, cool. Let's go.
Oh, you made it. All in one piece?
Sorry we're late.
For the love of... Where the hell have you two been?
On a date. Kind of.
Oh boy.
What?
Well, that was the last one. At least till things calm down. Got that? Now, let's move.
That was really quiet.
Where to now?
Where there's a draft. This way.
Looks like a job for me.
Alright, cool. Yeah, of course. Boston just took the lead. Cool. Yeah, we're getting close. This is one of my favorite parts of this game right here. Early going. This is incredible. That's one thing they need to fix. They never fixed it. There we go.
Just look at it all. It's so green.
A
living, breathing planet. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
Guess I still have a lot to learn.
What do you want to know?
For starters, how do we cross these plains?
Come on now, that's easy. The same way you get anywhere. Pick a direction and start walking. Left, your left, your left, right.
I guess we won't be coming back anytime soon.
Guess not.
Oh, let me push that button.
Let's go.
It's so much fun.
And there it was, the first step on our new journey. You coming? Yeah.
Of course we are. Right?
Follow me.
All right, let's get this show on the road, people.
Sun's just short of 3 seconds left. Come on, Pistons, you can't lose this game. Yeah, wow. Yeah, this, first time I saw this, right, I know I saw this at TGS like, almost 2.5 years ago, right? I watched them play it, and they was showing it off like 30 minutes, but the the compression on the video wasn't great, but man, then just playing it myself, it's like, how's this real? How's the music, right? Just like, how is everything just like so? Who's my right now? Red 13 Aerith. It's funny how they they chose you Earth and Red, and then they chose Barrett and Red, and then it's Aerith and Tifa. Let's roll with Aerith and Red for this. I'm feeling good. Yeah. You can pick up materials all over the place. They gather and you can craft and stuff. Speaking of crafting, that's all I got so far. Crap. think what I want to do here, if I want to show you guys like everything in the grasslands, I don't want to just focus on the story. Because I've done all this like a bunch of times in other places, and it's just like, I guess what I do is I'll show you quite a bit, just to give you an idea. That's what the place is going to be about. Let's go fight these guys.
Deal with that. Allow me. Go for it.
I'm coming! Why don't you lead the
Let's
way?
do this.
See you around!
That was too easy. Wow. I know a lot of people complain about how there's hardly any enemies on the map. Like, if you travel the road, let's say I travel the way I should be traveling on this, you get a battle every few meters. Right? So I fought those creatures back there.
Should we be worried about those things?
We're fine.
How can you be so sure?
Because I've read the field guide. Like any good soldier.
Local wildlife will only attack while on the hunt or in defense of their territory. Fiends, on the other hand, attack without reason.
If they're attacking, what does it matter?
It matters if your nose can discern their intent before they attack, as I gather yours can't.
You know what that metal monstrosity is, don't you?
It's a pipeline. Moves Mako pumped in Midgard to the outlying towns and whatever else.
You call it a pipeline, but I call it a funnel. One that drains the planet's lifeblood into Shinra's pockets. Mark my words, I'm gonna put a stop to that. Oh, I know. How about we break it in half and stick one end in the ground? That way we'll really be giving back to the planet.
There's an idea.
Real genius one.
And unique?
Very.
Oh, come on!
Cool. Okay, so next I'm playing at night. Celtics or Pop? Okay. I gotta keep an eye on the score. So yeah, every few meters of fighting enemies. So here we go. I gotta scan.
Too bad. Don't overdo it. Follow my lead. I never miss. This. Take over.
I'll show you what I can do.
Oh. That's summoned already?
This one's for you! Go on! Gotta get wind! One more! And we're safe.
What if the game's a little too loud on my end? Maybe just a little bit. Yeah, so you can climb. I like this stuff. See, a few more meters, we got enemies already. I think I'm gonna switch squads. Let's do Barrett. Barrett, bro.
Bring it. Take the lead.
About damn time!
Go for it. I got this. It's on you.
I'll bring it home!
Ready for me.
Answer me.
He mastered Stardust Ray already? Sheesh. Well, you know what I'm gonna do now? I'll keep Aerith and Red. I think I'm gonna put Tifa here. Yeah. Barrett and Tifa a little bit. But yeah, I will be switching characters in and out. I do want to play as all of them. So yeah, no worry about that. Oh, see? That tells me, see, I can make antidotes. Now I can do... That's why they recommend you like grabbing materials. Like you can buy them if you want, but... And here's your map. Pretty big map. And here's your overall. It's funny, they say grasslands, but... Whoa. I forgot about this. To give you guys a perspective of how big part 3 is gonna be, why we need airship. I can't really show you on, well, I can't show you here. This says grassland for this. Here's Midgar over here. But what they're telling you here, we're right in this area. This little area right here, this, other than this mountain. So right here is all you get to explore in Rebirth. But it's still massive. It feels big. Imagine going back to Midgar. In Midgar you see it from a distance, right? And it looks small. This thing's massive. We've been to Midgar first game. We don't mess around with any of this stuff over here. We go through the grasslands and it takes us through the mountains. And we go over here for the next little region. And it's not really that big. The region's only like... It's nuts. It's nuts that we don't get to explore this whole continent. Just piece here and piece up here. It's crazy. Imagine if we have the airship, we got all this now. Like, it's nuts. I can't wrap my head around that. It's just like, they're just giving us a piece of how big this game is. And Rebirth, it feels big. It's like, it's taken us like over 100 hours to beat this game. And most people played it. Me, it was 93. So I kind of want to like finish the story. There's just so much stuff to do. I think in throughout this playthrough, I'll look at the map and just show you like each region, like how big the region is compared to like that continent, and just it's mind blowing. It's crazy. It's nuts. How much bigger this game can, like this world can get with just part 3 with a. I haven't showed you guys this yet. Oh, this is the bottom part of it. Oh, okay. That's why I got confused. I forgot they have findable stuff over on this side. Huh. Yeah, here. You can find like discoveries and stuff. It gives you items and stuff like that. And also marks it on your map so you can teleport. Fast travel. There's all 3 items. Emerald. 3 plumes of the Phoenix. I was actually thought this was gonna be this area, but yeah, here's the area on top. Okay, come down. Oh, I thought I clicked the button. I know it says it's gonna be streaming for 2 to 4 hours. I think I'm almost not quite at my limit yet. Again, I'm getting close. It's been a long day. And that's complete. Awesome. And just waiting for that event to show up for Resident Evil, and just like being so busy with work and stuff is rough. I wanted to stream tonight and talk about everything that we saw tonight, and Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, and Part 3, and alright, cool. This potion. Non-salt. Going backwards, it's so big, so massive to explore. I just can't wait. Game is so beautiful. Alright, we've done this. We've done these 2. We can move on to our next objective. But yeah, I'm just kind of curious what you guys have to say about, again, for the Resident Evil 9 stuff. What popped out to you? I think like the crafting system and like the way the enemies, like the zombies act, which is kind of nuts. And I think just like Leon's gameplay was so like insane. It was so insane. And it's just like Grace's gameplay is definitely different. I thought it was just gonna be a bunch of sneaking around, but it's definitely a lot of strategic ways of going about things.
Keep it together.
Guess it's my turn. See ya. Here comes hell.
Tifa and all that.
You're never in doubt.
Yeah, I went backwards. Yeah, let's go to this next objective and I'll see how I feel. I'm pretty wore out. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. I just can't get over what we saw earlier tonight with the Resident Evil Requiem. In case you guys wonder why I would rate that showcase, I was kind of expecting a demo announcement. It'd be like, hey, we'll have a demo available sometime next month. Or, I think they could have done a little less to the advertisement of their, like, the Porsche and, like, the watches. I think the watches and stuff is cool, it's neat. they can definitely do that like a Twitter post. They can definitely do that like a Resident Evil post, blog post. They didn't have to put that in the showcase. That was like one thing that kind of dragged on a little. I was like, come on, we got a little bit of time left. Like, what else are you gonna show? Outside of that, I think what I saw was what I needed to see between Grace and Leon, and seeing like the new environments and seeing like new gameplay aspects and like the crafting. I'll give it probably I'll probably give it like a 9 out of 10. It could have been perfect if they like had an announcement for the demo and then they, you know, didn't quite push the marketing for like the Porsche and the watch. As far as like the FF7 stuff, like you guys know me, I'm a big FF7 fan. Looking forward to part 3. Like I said in my other video, I'm gonna say it here. I do think that we are gonna get a reveal within the next few weeks, either at the end of this month to help celebrate the launch of the remake game, Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 1 on Switch and Xbox 2, made to do like a review to celebrate the 29th anniversary of FF7, which is January 31st with Japan. Of course, it could have a state of play. I mean, it could be there, especially if my friend's report is true about the play testing happening at the headquarters in California for PlayStation, like the play testers there. If that's the case, definitely gonna be a state of play. It's still gonna take it as a grain of salt. I think the most logical place to see it is probably maybe at a Nintendo Direct, especially if Square Enix is able to like get away from the time exclusive deal with PlayStation. Maybe we'll see that at the Switch 2. It'd be an awesome like review at a Switch 2 event. Because the Switch 2 is very popular. What a better way to announce that game than at like a Nintendo Direct. A state of play would work, but I think that if they're trying to push away from the time exclusive deal, the best way to do it. Holding their own event for the 29th anniversary is alright. I don't think they'll get like the same views like big Final Fantasy VII Remake fans, FF7 fans in general. But they get the most out of your views, players seeing your stuff, is either at State of Play or definitely Nintendo Direct. But yeah, that's where I'm at with Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3 stuff. If we get official news, you guys know I will cover. I probably will go live for those. That way I can stream more often and see how things go. I will stream more of this sometime down the road. I gotta figure out my schedule. But yeah. It's a lot going on, a lot for me to figure out. I do like my current setup here, as you guys can probably see.
Magnificent, isn't it? A Republic original.
Well, I'm definitely looking forward to playing streams, playing like content. Hopefully I get my like audio fixed for like just recording myself. I think I need to play around with it. Maybe do like testing record just to see. This is kind of weird how like it was working for like 2 minutes and then like my audio just cut out. And according to Streamlabs right now, if you guys heard me throughout this whole playthrough on the reactionary part of it, if you guys heard me quite clear and everything came in. I hope so. I don't want to like, you know, redo the stream and like not have like my raw reaction. That's my worst nightmare right now. It's just that hopefully it don't end up being like that. Let's grab all these. I think, was it if you beat the game, you get like just automatically just go over the items, it automatically picks it up. I know Horizon Forbidden West does that, which is so nice. Alright, we're here.
It's important to make sure they've got plenty to eat.
Stuff's on sale. Push on. Ooh, Hunter's Bangle. Here we go. What's this? What's the big stuff? Oh. That'll work. Wait, you telling me the metal braces? Also only 19. Okay. Oh. Defense. I think I'll give that to Cloud. Punisher mode does more. I do like these, it gives you extra ability. Ooh, max HP by 200. Let's do these. I'm starting to learn what these do now. Alright, so we can do fire. And earth can learn Dexter. Wow. Oh, we hardly got damage. Huh. Talk to him.
You be the Avalanche, folks? It's okay, I'm on your side. Heard you be heading my way. You're safe here, but not for long. By the sound of it, Shinra's leaving no stone unturned. Might want to hole up at the old dock out by the swamp. I'd wager Shinra's forgotten it's even
they
there.
actually lost. They lost a half a game because Pistons won. We'll see what the Knicks do. If the Knicks win, they'll be only like 3.5 games back.
Wish there was something more I could do, but I ain't got the space to put y'all up. Swamp's your best bet for now. Seeing more fiends out and about every day. Watch yourselves here.
That dog's knocking over stuff. Alright. Alright guys, I gotta call it. I'm starting to get a little sleepy here. But yeah. Yeah, 41 hours on my file. We'll leave it at that, but I thought I just saved over that one. Oh, okay. I'm losing my mind. I need to get some sleep. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to streaming again. We'll see. You'll see what my schedule's. I'll keep you guys posted on Twitter, X, and of course Discord. You guys know. Feel free to join, follow, and I'll work something out. I'll keep you guys posted on my stream updates and content creation. But yeah, I definitely had fun tonight. It's definitely been a blast going over through that showcase, breaking it down piece by piece. And I know I had to skip over a little bit of it because stuff we already seen or stuff they just like going on and on about. Which, again, it wasn't anything bad. I love everything I saw. I can't wait to play Resident Evil 9. Definitely looking forward to that. Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3. Hype. I mean, remake's coming out next week for Switch 2 and Xbox. I hope you guys give that a chance. If you guys played the demo, let me know how you liked it, how it played. I know a lot of people are like really super happy about how the Xbox and the Switch 2 version played, but I'd like to see what you guys have to say. And with that said, hope you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful night. Keep on keeping on, and I Again, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you guys for all the love and support as always. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. By doing so, it will unlock me step 1 of getting affiliate with YouTube. And then, if you guys can, if you're watching this VOD on Twitch, feel free to give me a lot of follows. It helps me a ton. Definitely trying to build up my community, and I appreciate you guys so much for sticking around, being patient while I work through all this stuff. So with that said, I'm gonna get some sleep. I'm super tired. I'm probably gonna upload this tomorrow on YouTube, so look forward to that. Be on there probably later on tomorrow. I'll figure it out. But definitely tired. I'm definitely need to get some sleep, and I am just like super hyped for Resident Evil 9, super hyped for Part 3 of Final Fantasy VII Remake. Hope you guys are too. Let me know in the comments below on YouTube if you're watching this then. And those of you who are watching this on VOD, on Twitch, thank you guys so much for checking me out, and hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys have fun with me just gushing about these two things and just breaking things down. And with that said, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care, take it easy, be safe, keep on keeping on, my fellow J gamers, and I will talk to you guys on the next stream / video / content. And with that said, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.